What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Rat Pack Reacts. We got an extra member today. I'm Kyle.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Andrew.
Today we're watching Dr. Stone Episode 1. Let's get right into it.
That's a real intro, man, right there.
Wood.
The statue. Dude be kind of caked up, bro.
Wait, they're in school? I thought they were like stoned.
Not yet, bro. Keep up.
Real question
What
is,
is
He's
that?
got so much
He's got like a
aura.
vacuum chamber.
I see a dude with this hairstyle. I'm not messing with him, bro.
I got a theory. This
Think
is
he
a
dyes
flash
it?
forward. This isn't a flashback.
A flash forward
Yep.
to after they fix
To
the
after
incident
they
or
fix
whatever it is.
everything, yep.
What?
Yo, why you looking at him like that, though?
What? Chad. Rely on his own aura.
Yeah. Why'd he even come to this dude if he didn't want any science?
He was just telling his buddy. Just alcohol, gasoline.
Trying to get him to drink gasoline.
That's too many. Who's this? I ain't seen this woman before.
Professor Stone.
It's Yuzuriha.
Who?
She got the beats on.
Shit ain't even covering her ears.
Five years?
He froze. Damn, that's when it happens? In the middle of bro's
Yeah, that's kind
confession?
of crazy. Alright, maybe it's not a flash forward.
What if they all get turned to stone twice? Then it could be fast.
What's bro gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, rest in peace all those
Yeah,
people.
they're dead.
Oh, dude, don't unstone that dude.
See, but they're stoned, so like they're fine.
Okay,
you
but he
know?
lost his head. You're gonna unstone him and he's
fine.
gonna have a brief moment of consciousness.
It only hits humans.
That is interesting.
rip
The
the
dogs, not even the plants.
Why would it hit plants? They don't
Plants aren't alive.
They speak to me. Bro's about to diff the stone. It's already fallen into disrepair and he's still conscious? It would be like decades for it to get into this level of disrepair at least,
He
right?
said it's been like a millennia.
Okay, but does he actually know?
True.
Is he a knower?
Is he gonna get dripped out?
How did he end up in this cave?
No way he actually caked up,
Dang.
bro. No way he actually just aura farmed his way out of the stone.
Maybe it was the water that was dripping on him.
That doesn't make any sense. So they're only stoned on the surface?
Stoned?
They didn't get petrified
Yeah,
down
why don't
to
they
the
just
core?
go like chisel everybody out?
Well,
not that guy.
That guy wasn't.
They got destroyed over time, right? Oh, rest in peace, bro.
But he was in stone. His hair didn't change.
That dude is submerged. Surprised.
Oh,
at
the bird got hit.
situation.
I think this is
No,
in
this
the
is
past.
this is the past.
Yeah, but it's indicating the petrification was happening earlier.
I just remembered. I read the last chapter of Dr. Stone.
Why'd you do that?
I don't remember what happened, but I remember doing it whenever it said it was finished. Okay, what is she wearing on her head though?
They're headphones.
They're Beats
Got the
by Dre,
beats.
yeah.
But like they don't even go on her ears.
They're for style, bro. You don't listen to music
It's
out
the
of them.
it's the vibrations.
Oh, okay, it's those like
No, they don't
out-of-ear
play music.
headphones. Oh, okay. They're just for style.
She chilling. Her beat's still there, bro.
If all else fails, I know Beats by Dre got me.
Why did it stone the clothes but not the beats?
They didn't
Look,
get any of the
they're
clothes.
chilling.
They're like those
like a shell.
definitely aren't beads. That's like a seashell.
So is he the only one that maintained consciousness, or what?
I will.
Well,
we're probably gonna find out.
When they were all getting turned to stone, you could hear them like yelling while in stone. Like they were saying,
Yeah, but-
"Help, help." I assume it's...
Did they have the willpower to keep it up for whatever period of time this has been?
That's a good
That
question.
tree's grown quite a lot.
You know Aura Farmer's been chilling. He's probably built a civilization already.
What is bro doing? Huh?
I told you, bro.
Did Scientist Man write that?
He's been alive.
He's such an
this whole
Aura
time.
Farmer. He predicted where he was gonna go.
He's the one that caused it.
He could have just waited. Dude.
He carved E equals MC squared into his clothes, by the way. He sewed that in.
Such a dweeb.
What?
Bro was counting.
6 months
All right,
already.
hear me out. Hear me out.
We just don't see any of that?
You get knocked out of Stone based on how high your IQ is. So the reason Stone got out first, or
So you telling me this man is smarter than almost... Not
Yeah.
that guy is smarter than like almost everyone else in Japan?
Yeah.
That is crazy, bro.
He's just Aura farming.
I peak every 800,000 seconds or so. What? I was expecting a little
yeah,
more.
I was
just
I'm not
expecting-
gonna
it's just
lie.
I was expecting like an
It ain't
entire
that cool.
city.
It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but yeah, he's calling him a muscle-bound meathead, bro. You're saying that it's based off of IQ, though?
Yeah.
I'm not buying
Why
it.
else would Senku be the first one out?
I think it's based off willpower.
I could see that too. That'd be stupid though.
Are those scars from the petrification, I guess? Is that what that's meant to be?
I do like the art style of this.
Yeah,
How
it's
old
made
is
by
it?
Boichi. It's not that old, like the late
It's like
teens.
2018.
Really? I thought it was older than that. I just want my babe. Simple
Everyone's
as,
got their
simple
goals.
as.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Who's gonna be Eve? Which one of us is Eve? He's got less drip.
Yeah, when did they get the when did they get the Stitch upgrade?
But it's in Mario. Oh, hey!
That's crazy.
Pre-watched.
My bad. Salt.
Fire.
It's just salt.
Seawater. Where's the sea at, bro?
They're in Japan, bro. The sea's everywhere.
Guess you're right.
That's an antagonist.
Strongest primate high schooler.
They be dropping titles on anyone, bro. Guffaw.
Okay, so if both of them were conscious while they were in the stone,
Well, they were
That
both
means everybody
struggling.
should be.
They were struggling to maintain consciousness.
yeah, it's
Bro's just built different, and Senku
Yeah.
was actively trying to think about it. Oh. The trick is batshit? Oh, my bad.
So why did it hit the bird?
Test it. If the bird wakes up screaming in agony, do you want to wake up your buds?
No, I'm saying why did the petrification hit the bird?
I don't know. It hit humans and birds.
That's it.
Skipped over everything in between.
well, no. Remember, this is just an art piece. Oh, there's another one right there. They're both art pieces. Oh,
That's a lot
they're
of
all
art.
art pieces.
Lot of art.
Senku's been busy. No.
There's nothing.
Just not
Is
yet.
this is that dude? What's his name from Kaguya-sama? The president?
Who?
The president.
Which one of them?
That guy.
Who are you pointing at?
Not Senku.
I don't know. I'll have to listen to his voice. Bro's working. Getting away with that technicality, huh?
That doesn't bode well.
I forgot what they said. Why do they need the wine?
Because they think the alcohol might make the stone.
Well, he's trying to make the etching agent. He's going to combine it with the
Yeah.
nitrate to make nitrile.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of like screenshots from this. I've never seen that woman before. Yuzi Riha. Something's got to happen to her, bro. Wasn't there a whole bird
yeah.
there before?
Like a single feather's left.
You gonna keep calling him that?
ではわからないこともある。じゃあね。わからねえことにルールを探す。そのくっそ地道な努力を科学って呼んでるだけだ。
Right.
All right, there you go. Show's
You
over.
solved it, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just
it.
do that to every single person in the world.
Dr.
Gonna
Stone.
need a lot of nitro.
Again, why did it hit specifically birds and humans?
because of how closely related they are.
Really? Kind
But
of looks
not
like
monkeys. We saw monkeys.
What
You got some
Pokemon does that
ghosting
look
on your
like?
TV.
Tailo? Looked like
It's
Tailo.
a bird.
It looked like a Pokemon.
Yeah, that's because
Tailo. It's from the center
I'm gonna
region.
blow your mind, bro.
そうそれせこれは
Stone
Speaking of
World.
science.
Oh,
Here, look, I'll
3, 2, 1.
Seven.
7 out of 10.
a 767.
pretty average.
This is
It was a good first
Intro episode.
Yeah. You
Good
know,
not the best, not the
can't
worst.
really. Yeah.
We got the premise. We
It's cool
met the-
concepts.
I assume the two core characters. I know there's like a woman and probably others.
There's gonna be a
I
lot
just
more
assume.
women.
Let's go. Okay, I've never seen Yuzuriha in screenshots for this show, or at least I don't think
know
so.
if I ever got-
Unless she visually changes for some reason.
I wouldn't
So
remember
something's
if I
gonna
had.
happen to Yuzuriha. Yeah, I think that's her name.
I don't know what the conflict is gonna be. You know.
It's gonna be them trying to save humanity.
Yeah, but
I know
like-
there's like
I know there's bad guys.
yeah, there's
That's the
other
thing.
people.
Yeah.
But like right,
They just-
presumably other people have awoken for whatever reason.
They completely glanced over the ultimate primate high schooler. They just threw him in there and they just ignored
It's
the
probably.
rest of the time.
I doubt that's ever gonna come back.
You don't
to mean
think so?
anything.
He's probably gonna be a good guy and just the rage head.
That could
That's
be
kind
it.
of this
Yeah.
I can
dude.
see it, yeah.
Well, but he's not.
He's not
like,
a rage
he's not like
head.
a
He's
mad
not
rage
angry,
head.
yeah.
You know,
He's just
like,
a muscle head.
Yeah.
He's the dumb but
Sure.
happy guy.
Yeah, there's
Fair.
gonna be he wakes up and he's like the gloomy, just like always mad trope of character.
Either that or he's gonna be smart and pissed off about it.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Could be the counter to both
Absolute genius, but he looks like a literal monkey.
Because Dr. Stone needs the muscle head
That's the
to
thing.
do
Yeah,
stuff.
is we're gonna
That
need,
guy's gonna be Dr. Stone but with
Yeah.
muscles.
is we're gonna
He's
need
the
like
whole package.
Yeah.
if we're gonna have conflict, it's probably gonna end up Senku outsmarting the other guy, right? So that means that the other guy is gonna have to be smart as well.
Right.
Otherwise, the conflict wouldn't.
Or they could just
Wouldn't
try to
really make
out-brawn
sense.
him.
Yeah, true.
I mean, there could be a mix of methods going on.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he has a more like naturalist method than a scientific method
Yeah.
to free everyone.
More just
Maybe
like-
that's what it is, a conflict of how to free people. I don't know.
No.
Maybe some of them are trying to stop everyone from being freed.
And yeah,
some
we gotta
super
figure
like
out
trans,
why they were even
transhumanist Luddites
Yeah.
trying to stop the humans from returning to like preserve
Humans were meant
nature
to
or
be
something.
stoned.
Right?
He said it would take like 3 point whatever million years to get out of the Stone Age and that he's gonna do it faster. How long until Dr. Stone makes OnlyFans?
What's the speed run on Dr. Stone Stone Age to OnlyFans? I know there are other people though, and presumably there are going to be antagonistic forces that are people trying to prevent this from
Should we
happening
watch
for
the
whatever
opening?
reason.
I feel like it's probably gonna be spoilers.
Probably. But
I mean,
like,
I know the characters.
right, we've
that are
seen
gonna be in
enough
them.
of it
Yeah.
just through, passive
Yeah.
we
There's
can
a
watch it.
banger ending. In
You want to make a
one of these
prediction on what
seasons.
caused the petrification? Aliens?
Aliens.
Surely?
It's aliens.
I mean, it's gotta be aliens.
it's either aliens or it's Senku.
But why would the aliens
Senku
target
caused the
the
petrification just to
humans
give
and the
himself
bird?
a challenge.
He wanted he wanted to create a manga.
This will go crazy in 2,000 years.
Aliens, huh?
it's got to be like.
I mean, it's either
It did
aliens
come
or like some
across-
Here-
secret
hear me
world
like
out.
government,
a
right?
wave, like
Yeah.
an incident wave
Hear me
across
out.
the planet.
Exactly. And there was a
Senku-
giant beam of light.
Senku in the future.
And it was green.
Makes a time machine.
Aliens are green.
Goes back to the point and creates the stone. Thoughts
To challenge his past
to challenge his past self and
because he
make
got bored in the future.
But wouldn't that create a time loop?
Yes.
But he'll figure it. I mean, he already knows.
And
He
then
knows
the
gonna
ending
happen.
is going to
And
be
he's
him
the main
breaking out of the time
antagonist.
loop. Yeah.
It's going to be him breaking out of the time loop by killing his future self.
Yep.
The ultimate sacrifice.
Uh-huh.
But it undoes the time loop. So
And then he's going to have to outsmart himself in the end.
I could unironically see
I
something
can
like
see- I
that
can see
happen.
that,
I actually
yeah.
I can see merit in that one.
Or it's aliens.
Or
Or
it's
it's
aliens.
aliens, yeah.
And he has to outsmart an entire alien civilization. But why would they stone the world and then wait a couple thousand years before doing
Not the
anything?
world. Humans and birds.
Okay, but they hit the whole planet.
They hit the birds.
Presumably.
Why'd they hit
Presumably.
Taylor? What'd Taylor do to him?
You're too caught up on this. Why was it only that one? Why were only swallows hit?
That's what I'm saying.
We didn't see any other bird types, did we?
Wasn't
They all
no
look identical.
eagles?
I don't know.
No, whatever.
You don't know the
Japan,
answer?
Eagles,
It was
no
it
seagulls,
didn't
no
hit
pigeons.
That wasn't in the
Dogs.
last
Didn't
episode?
hit
We know it
Dogs.
didn't hit dogs, monkeys,
Pigs.
and deer.
They killed a pig.
Pigs, yeah.
It just
So
hit just
it
birds.
just hit birds.
Birds are
And
ops.
only that bird, yeah. They are ops.
Interesting.
The
They
birds
know
can
too much.
rise up one day.
I wonder if
too
that's going
much.
to be explained or if they just had the birds get hit as a way to have like an experiment.
Yeah.
Do you
that
think
we
they
don't have
ever
to, like,
bring it
try
back
on
up?
humans.
Like they just ignore it for the rest of the.
I can see it just being a dropped plot line.
I wonder if in season 3 they go like it only hit humans, and then it's like just a
It's weird that
complete-
he hasn't already questioned it.
Right.
Being like, why are only humans and fucking swallows getting hit? What's the
Okay,
correlation between that?
As a fellow extremely high IQ person myself,
Of course.
it is very easy to think of the really complex things and
and
forget
miss the simple,
forget the
the
simple
forest
things.
for the trees.
Yeah,
as
it's
they
almost
say.
it's almost a curse, if you will, of being as smart as I am.
Of course, the
Yeah.
the curse of being a savant.
Yeah.
It's simply just untenable to be as intelligent as
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah. Sometimes I miss the finer details.
That's going to be the conflict. It's going to be inner conflict. As Senku is so good
Uh-huh.
at saving everyone on the planet that he has to create a problem
yeah,
for himself.
Exactly.
Wrapping all the way back around to the time
time
loop
travel.
theory,
Yeah.
where he's creating problems for himself in order to create conflict for the story.
Yep.
That's what it is at the end of the day. It's about telling a story.
Exactly.
And that's
for
why
future
it just
generations.
petrified them and didn't kill them because he didn't want to mass kill
Right.
everybody. He
Right.
didn't want that on his
Well, a lot of
conscience.
people did die.
Well,
horrifically
we don't know if
as
they're
well
dead.
at that.
You could just like glue them back together.
I don't think so.
Maybe that's
they
what,
would be
maybe that's what
encased.
happens to the girl.
Say you lost at the elbow, right?
Maybe that's the
Your
main-
elbow
the
now
main
has
story.
2 layers of stone petrification before it. You can't reattach it before it depetrifies.
Why not?
Use you some
itself.
glue.
Because there's stone in the way.
He knows how to make glue.
As always, guys, thanks for watching. That was the first episode of Dr. Stone. We're planning on trying to get a good, decent chunk of the way through the story before it returns in July. I think that's the second core
Got a little bit.
of the last season, I believe.
So we got a lot.
So we got a lot. We got a lot of content to get through. We're definitely not going to be caught up by the time that it starts airing, but we'll try to get as much headway as we can. As always, if you want to check out the Patreon for the full uncut reaction for Dr. Stone, we're going to be doing that going forward in the future. We're going to also have Haikyuu, Steins Gate. We're putting a hiatus on our One Piece reactions just because of the scheduling conflict, but we'll probably bring it back eventually, especially because we have some friends who aren't caught up to the series, so we can probably do some reactions with that. Then
Why are you looking at me like that?
them willing. You got
What's the
you got a
Patreon
lot
called?
of-
Like patreon.com/RatPackReacts.
Rat Pack Reacts.
Rat Pack Reacts. There you go.
Got to get that plug in.
That's what I'm saying.
As always, thanks for watching, guys. Check out all this stuff. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you want more. Let us know what you are looking forward to us. If you've got any recommendations, leave those down there. See ya.
Peace.
And we want you to join up and become a member of our Rat Pack.